guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss how to study anatomy and how to clear total parts of the anatomy. So generally, after a completion of the NEET, everybody thinks that we should enter into the medicine. We should clearly read every line of it, every line we should complete it in a clear manner so we can get a good marks in the next two preparation. It's not like that. So because you have very short period of time, in this short period of time you need to complete general, gross, embryo and another subject also like physio and biochemistry. So you don't have any that much of time. So you should clear in a short period of time large amount of syllabus. It's the main goal to have. So here I will give little tips which can be followed to crack the anatomy easily. So first come to the parts of the books. Which books are important? So if you can manage time. I have reading capability. I can manage anything. Then you can easily take the Gray Anatomy. It's the best books ever. But I can prefer like I read about Vishram Singh. So it's a very good book because we can clearly determine each diagram with a good presentation, as well as B.D. Chaurasia, one of the best books which you have clearly observed every concept in a clear manner. So personally it's on you. If you need only diagrams and with presentation, you can take Vishram Singh, or no, I need to get more matter like Gray, then you go prefer to the B.D. Chaurasia. So here, how to present in the exam. So in the exam presentation is the most important, even though you have not written very well, but if you get a good presentation, you get good marks. So about the presentation, so every first year student should follow this. They need to practice all the diagrams. When you open a chapter, first you take a diagram, look the diagram, practice it once, and label every part of it. Then enter to the concept. You can clearly determine and differentiate every part, and you can understand within a short period of time clearly every part of it. Then later on, okay, we have completed everything. Then what about presentation in the exam? It is nothing but I will sincerely request you, let me take an essay. So in the essay you should perform nearly 8 to 10 diagrams, must and should. So 8 to 10 diagrams. So what, sir? In the textbook we only got only 4 diagrams. How can we manage? Everything should be dependent on this. It's because the comparison between the two people, because the examiner don't have any much time to read every part of your page like ratta marna. Uske badle I will say you that just minimize the matter and put aside headings such as, take it from a question like you got a muscle. In the muscle what you write? Origin, insertion, nerve supply, as well as function. That's all, like that. Whereas in case of histology, in histology you can, what are the different type of cells, what are the functional significance, clinical significance, and what is the use of this, like this. Then embryology, what is the part, what is the germinal layer, what are its derivatives, what are the clinical relationship. Like you can differentiate so when you are presenting a paper, you should clearly take a part in a list of side headings. These side headings will be clearly managed. Even though you don't have much knowledge, you study a lot, but you cannot memorize everything. But you memorize a little subheadings in non. You can clearly write every point, every matter in a particular path. So this is the main help of taking anything. So let me show you. Like I given a joint to you, like any knee joint or elbow joint. So you don't know much. You don't know everything, or you know everything, but you don't know how to memorize it. So it's clearly everything should be taken up in a manner like points. Like first introduction, then later on it's relations, as well as the capsule. What are the ligaments? What are the type of joint, and how the joint is a secondary or primary, it's a bony joint or a cartilaginous joint type, as well as then later on it's blood supply, nerve supply, clinical importance, as well as number of movements. So like this, when you memorize all this in a manner, you can clearly put a sort of thing in a clear cut manner. Then what about diagrams? So diagrams, you should practice every side heading, like every one diagram is most good important. Like some of the main things like movements, one diagram, relations, a main one diagram, blood supply, nerve supply. I don't say, sir, I will draw as a masterpiece or anything. No, it's not required. Just you should like put a joint and where the nerve supply and what to be it. What is the clear differentiation? Because examiner will see, yeah, he knows something, he written something, it's enough. Then not on what are the best apps. So the app I preferred is Anatomy Learning, which will be given in the description. 3D Human Anatomy will be shared on the Play Store. So there you can clearly differentiate, like if you got a skull, there is so many foramens, you cannot read them. So in the Anatomy Learning, you can clearly identify in what is the main nerve passing through it, what is the blood vessels passing, because it's the main thing which helps in the practicals. And also come to the practicals. So at practicals, everything chill, number one, I think so. But so when compared to the histology, you can get slides. I will recommend you, please, from there itself, after taking the notes and everything of histology, try to practice there itself diagrams, because those practicing what I not did, I am saying to you, if I did it, I get very good marks in. So just realize it. Take a circle or anything and you draw the diagram. There you practice well. Then after it, go to the concept and read everything, like in the basing or everything. You can read the concept in a manner. Then you can clearly differentiate what is it. Because when compared to histology, when you clearly identified histology, this histology will be good at will be most helpful in pathology and microbiology in the future use. So you should never neglect the histology part again. And also, even in the histology part, when you're discussing like any part, you should mention everything like epithelium. Epithelium should be identified. What, like in respiratory, pseudociliated, columnar epithelium, like everything you should recommend, and you should be clearly differentiated. You should, it's most important. Then what about score? Good score. Good score is majorly I already said about diagrams as well as how to take it in a manner, like points. You should represent every part in a points. That's it. If you follow the steps, you can clearly manage the anatomy in a vast subject. You can clearly takes in a very short time. So, and also some of them are saying that so what about embryology, sir? Is it important? Yeah, embryology, I will share you a little document which is very good. I think it's it's enough to complete a total embryology, but no, I need more about then you can prefer in the basic tradition about embryology, which I have already read. It's a very good book, so complete in there. So finally guys, this is what I need to totally say you about how to complete this anatomy in a clear manner. By these tips, you can clearly complete the anatomy. So if you have any doubts, comment me below. Or do you need any classes to be say to you? Comment below. Like I already send you some of the pathology videos. So comment below. I can help you. Thank you guys.